Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Donald Trump is not afraid of many people, but there's one person he says he would be afraid of. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. We are coming to the end of Women's History Month, where we talk about all the great women that came before us. For me, a great woman in my life, may she rest in peace, was my mom. And, to me, she made history every day. And she was a great woman, strong business leader, and a great mom. There's a lot of great women in this world, many of them watching this show right now, and you've raised families or you've run a business or whatever you've done in your life. You've achieved greatness. You've made history to those people in your life that you've touched. Always remember that. Always remember that you've touched a lot of people in this world and that will never be the same because of what you've done. And that goes for men too. It goes for everybody. You're important. Always remember that you're important. And Trump, when he's honoring these women, Trump has a lot of strong, smart women around him, despite what Mark Cuban has to say. He has a tendency to bring on strong, smart women, and that's a great thing to have. And they also tend to be beautiful, which is also a great thing to have. Such is the case of a person he says he would be afraid of if she was coming for him. A person who she said is going to make the wrongdoers, the evildoers in this country suffer. That person is Attorney General Pam Bondi, who I've always been a fan of. I followed her in her days in Florida. She's strong, she's tough as nails, and she means business. I want you to watch what the president had to say about her, and let me know what you think in the comments.
A Republican president in the history of our country. And joining us today is a woman I've known a long time. You talk about strong women. This is a strong woman. Remember, they were saying, he doesn't like strong women. That may be true, but if that's true, I'm in deep trouble because I'm surrounded. I got the strongest women. And this is a beautiful, strong, wonderful woman, Attorney General Pam Bondi. But yesterday, she was talking about these guys that like burning down cars and plants and everything else. And I was watching her on television. She said, I'm going to get you. We're going to find you. And you're going to suffer. And I say, man, I don't want her after me. And, it's amazing. The attacks have gone down very, very precipitously. So Pam is fantastic. Thank you very much, Pam. Really amazing. Along with a woman who was given a very hard and difficult problem, the cost of eggs. This was the problem. The cost of eggs. Eggs were through the roof. If you got to see the Biden chart, it's like a rocket ship, and Trump is like this way. But I gave Brooke the Secretary of Agriculture, and I didn't know it. I didn't know it. She studied that in college. I didn't know that. I was going to give it to her anyway. It didn't matter that she studied, but it sort of helped, right? But she came in and she lowered the cost of eggs by almost 50% in 3 weeks. Right? Someday you're going to tell us that secret. I want to find out. But the chart looks great. It's Biden like this, and then we're like this. But we also, by the way,